Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. My name is Danaya. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, and Snapchat at Danaya. That's Danayazure. So, I am super excited that I hit 500 subs yesterday, and I'm totally on the road to 1K. And and it's so crazy because for me, I was just like, oh, I'm not really a YouTuber. I'm a regular content creator. All those fun things. I didn't really put anything into my channel. Like I uploaded and stuff, but like didn't really do anything. Hello, whoever just walked in the room. Um, because I literally have a few hundred. I think I have 100 videos that are on private right now. That I will eventually release. Hey, Deanna. Right? Exactly. Most definitely. Well, I've been doing like a lot of like different networking streams and stuff too, and really commenting and kind of trying to figure out the whole algorithm. I'm doing it now because I have clients that want to do more stuff on YouTube. So if I can grow my channel, then that means I can grow theirs. That's the real reason. I want to be able to grow my clients' channel. So I gotta kind of play around with stuff and see if I can. Because the way that I'm looking at it now is trying to remember how I built my platform on Periscope, so I can just duplicate that over here on YouTube. And so far, it's working. I got 100 subs in a week, so they do. Shout out to Think Dragon. Like Drew introduced me to Think Dragon, and I love that channel because it's not just about doing sub for sub. I've gotten to create to network with some amazing content creators and gotten to follow some really dope people. So yeah, so it's been a blessing, to kind of be able to kind of try to navigate this stuff. Hey, right? Oh yeah, I love meeting new people. I love networking and all of that. So when it gets too crazy, I watch cake videos and I watch Leo. That gun it. But I'm all about networking and building relationships and all that. I've always been that way. That's just how I was raised. So it's just so YouTube is interesting. YouTube is very, very interesting because what I don't understand about YouTube is how people forget. They're like, "Oh, well, how you been on here this long? You ain't done this." Okay, I've been on YouTube. Technically, this is actually my second channel. It's just the channel that I pay the most attention to because it's my branded channel. My first channel is my now my Danaya Azure 2, which I'll focus on after I get this one on 1K. Um, and the reason that I started with that channel was just like I literally just started YouTube because I wanted to have content up just in case like a family member asked for something that wasn't in the States, that I couldn't just like shoot them the email the video. I'm like, oh, just post a link up. They can just take it from there. Easy. This whole like live streaming and all this stuff, this came way later. And that's what people don't realize. Like YouTube was never like this. When it started, live streaming only came into play a few years ago. And so you weren't able to network like this. You had to be in the comments. And some of them comments are crazy. Nuts. I was not talking to them people. Mm-mm. I had heard about the comments and whatnot. So I was like, nah, G, I'm good. So to be able to have but what's good about YouTube now is that because we had Periscope and we had Facebook Live, you were used to networking and chats, which had originally never been done before. Because you had like the little live stream, whatever. That's what I'm saying. When I started, it was just videos. As people don't realize, it's like, oh, how you been on here so long? You ain't got these subs because we weren't really trying or caring. It was videos you upload, you keep it moving. That's what it was back then. Now I'm like, all right. Well, I'm growing on Facebook, I'm growing on Instagram, I'm growing on every other platform, and now my clients are talking about us and they need to get the YouTube stuff, and I was like, well, all right, let me see what we can do. So doing my research, and now that's what I'm saying. Like I'm growing my channel organically, playing around with some stuff. Because if I'm going to teach social media, then I have to learn how to get this crazy thing together. And my biggest thing is I wanted to do it without just doing. I wanted to do it organically. I didn't want to have to do it through having to beef with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like that's frustrating and draining, and I ain't got the kind of patience. So I'm doing it off of content and building relationships, which is the proper way to do it. Networking, comments, and like that's what you're supposed to do. Your other page is 19,000 thousands of views. Oh, really? Wow, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Yeah, I hit my first thousand on my first page yesterday actually, because my cousin, shout out to my cousin Octavia, she got an award for being she got teacher of the month a few years ago, and she was wearing my jewelry. So I recorded it, and I posted that up here a while back, and so I reshared it yesterday because I actually put that into my playlist, and so I shared it out, and like now all of her and mind you, the teachers are on strike, so um so all of her friends who are teachers are showing it now. You see, you so bad. See, you naughty. See, Tiana's so naughty. You was trying to go world star. See, I can't with you. You trying to do world star? That's hilarious. Child. No, don't get it. I mean, like the crazy part is like it's easier still. Right, right. um. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure. You were snapping on people. I'm like, y'all need to leave Deanna alone because she is really nice until you piss her off, and y'all keep pissing her off. I'm like, all righty, go ahead, have some fun. Do what y'all do. Let's see how this works out for you. And it never works out well at all. So, chill. And so it's so funny because people are like, oh, you're so nice. I'm like, you haven't seen my channel very often. And now, mind you, I'm incredibly calm, I'm incredibly sweet. However, I'm an activist first. So obviously, I don't do racism, I don't do homophobia, I don't do none of that crazy mess. Yeah, yeah. This whole development culture situation, I don't know who we got to contact. He needs to go. Go. Like I don't know how you get somebody off of here for real, but he needs to go. Like, cause what we not gonna do, or if he can just get out of this sector, that'll work too. I mean, I don't even know. I want him off the planet, but if he can get out of the sector, that'll work. That'll work. Because I don't I've never done racism. My damn sure don't do homophobia. So it's bypass and say first time watching. I've glanced at his stuff, um, but I never watched him, and I will never, ever, ever, ever watch him ever again in life because I've never heard a positive thing about him. And if he's throwing the N word all willy nilly, he needs to get out of here. He really needs to go, to say the least. And I think um, the problem is beyond selective outrage. It's just the fact of like, seriously, dude, like you cause enough problems. There should be some kind of rule. When you cause that many problems and you're that damn negative, you need to be kicked out. Like you are not coming to the cookout ever again in life, ever. And that's the problem that we're having now with the situation. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's frustrating. It's like, dude, really? Like, this is what we doing right now? I don't get it. I mean, I get it. Don't get it twisted. There's a whole bunch of him in other sections. Why is he? That's my question. There's a whole bunch of him in other places. Why is he? Why do we even know him? Like, I know there's a whole section of just hateful. That's what I'm confused about. That's what I don't understand. Can somebody explain that to me? Because like, there's a billion people on this platform. Why come over here if you don't want to be here? Because we don't want you here at all. Nobody wants you here. Go with your little racist friends. Go chill with your 45 supporters and go kick it with them. Why are you over here in the first place? That's my issue. And why is he allowed over here is a bigger thing. Like, why is anybody entertaining him on their platforms? Now, a click and a view is not worth that. I'm so sorry. I can't. I cannot. I've never understood those things. Never, ever, ever. And it's so frustrating because it's like, really? This is what we're doing right now? This is what we think is acceptable? This is what we think is cute? Not G. Not at all. Not by any means. And I think what's so irritating for me is that this isn't the first time I said something stupid. Even like in the last 6 months, he's always saying stupid, ignorant stuff. So why is anybody surprised? But again, why is he still here? He really is. Oh, I remember. No, I watched him on that damn gentleman. I watched a clip of him on that damn gentleman's panel through other people because I wasn't giving Jay Wilson no click review either because I don't deal with him. Never really liked him. Never like he just never gave me a good vibe ever. That's it. Never subscribed to him. He was on that panel, and then Jay Wilson tried to like act like that it was okay and he wasn't a racist and blah 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 blah. And wow, I don't watch him, child. For what? And their content doesn't inspire me. Hey, Miss Leo, how are you? Child, I know. That's why I don't watch him. Never watched him. Like I said, I saw. Like I'd look and I would see, and I think I got turned off because I heard that he like gets mad if you don't give him enough money, which is insane to me. So I was like, what the heck? Really, dude? I can't. You know, I cannot, and I will not. It's just crazy. It's just frustrating because it's just like, really? Why do we think that this is acceptable? Why do we think that this is okay? I will, I'm never gonna understand it. I'm never gonna understand. Always been trash. That's what I heard. It's not new. He just fell out with people like now. Uh, is that what it is? Okay. So it's always been that way. He just fell out with people. He just fell out with more people. Gotcha. Gotcha. A mess. An absolute mess. It's like I said, this platform is so tricky because I think I get it. What I think people don't understand about it is that it's not a typical social media platform. So I think a lot of people forget that this is a search engine and like they can be found, their videos can be found really easy. And so they treat it more like Facebook or Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Facebook and Twitter, you can kind of get away with stuff. Here, the second largest search engine? Nah, not so much. But because they aren't thinking true, the collection plate made its way to YouTube. That's the problem. So, so here's the thing. So like the reason that super chats came to be, I can guarantee you, is because of the fact that content creators were getting frustrated because YouTube was demonetizing everything. Yep, it's a social media search engine, except they don't care. They don't care when their kids can't get jobs. I bet you that much. Yep. So they started demonetizing everything. Even to this day, that YouTube demonetizes a lot of videos, especially when it comes to like to the rainbow community. Like I've seen rainbow rainbow community content creators that are like hundreds of thousands of views, millions of freaking subs, talking about they check $2. I said what? Million something. You got a $2 check? Ah, no, 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 no. That's a problem. Thank you. Yes, please hit the thumbs up as you're coming in. If you have not already done so, truly appreciate it. If you're in the bushes, you can hit the thumbs up as well. It doesn't hurt, I promise. Right. Facts. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, she allegedly, um, died on April 1st, but child, they don't pay. What? Oh, you can't even get nothing. Ah, that's messed up. So you can't even get anything. Is that for super chat? Or that's period? That's messed up. See, that's the thing. Like people don't realize, but people up here, trying to beef for coins and whatnot, and it's so not worth it. It's so not worth it. Not when we could be making viral content. And there's like I've seen like crazy stuff just go viral just because it's cute and family friendly and YouTube likes it. Period. Exactly. It's not worth it. Like there's so many really dope things that people could be doing on this platform. Like I'm gonna be at the studio tomorrow and I'm make sure I tell them the guys when I'm there that we're gonna be shooting my intro because I'm doing a new intro for on here, and I'm gonna make sure to tell my guys that I'm gonna have the video going so you guys can see the process of us shooting the intro. Might be a little disappointing. Hey, Serena, how are you? Thank you. Here it goes to the next milestone. Yes. Yeah, YouTube's acting out crazy. I was trying to do the whole I was trying to figure out who the 500 sub was and YouTube like won't tell me. It's giving it like my notifications are all weird, so like I can't even find it. So what I'm gonna have to do for the next time, cause I guess I might just do it at 6 and have the person that's 6 just comment and just do it that way. It's alright. It's all good. I'm not gonna trip out about it. But I think that's the best way to do it. Like, so the next person that's a 600 sub, make sure that you comment, and that way you can get your fires. I'm like crazy. I'm so not stressing out about it. But it's crazy though. Because I was like, why didn't I just get a regular notification? No, because it's boggled by all the other notifications. So it is what it is. We're gonna make it work. So instead of the 500 sub getting the Joey, the 600 sub will get it. And then the next one will be the 1,000. And then it'll probably every other 500 after that. That you get a giveaway. Since I've actually considered, actually growing this channel for real now, I'm all in. Which is dangerous because when I do something, I go pretty hard. So I'll be going live or having a video release at least once a day. Because like I said, I got tons of content. It's just a matter of releasing it. Because when we were on Periscope, there was this program called Catch. And so when Catch shut down, it took all of our videos and threw it over here. So I have videos that's why you see the one video that's about my period plea, and then there's another video I have that I released that says the 50 black beauty supply stores around the country. And then the modeling tips video is a Periscope video as well. That's why they're all filmed vertically. Because back then you could only film it vertically. That was just how the platform was. Now you can do a landscape, but that was not an option back then. Mhm. Oh, thank you. Yeah, cause so you've seen my content when I was at the radio station, so you would have seen the content. Nobody's even seen the what has seen me working like doing a live at the studio. So you'll see my crazy team tomorrow. So that's gonna be fun. I'm reminding them they're on camera. They're not gonna care. I'm gonna be like, this is my content, my page. Hush, it'll be good. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Um, I called my client yesterday. I was like, I want to do an intro. He's like, I have an intro. I was like, not for you, for my channel. Da-dun-da-dun. He's like, all right, cool. We'll film it on Wednesday. And I was like, I bet. We gotta because we're actually building a set artists, for our artist showcase next week. So I actually need to do a flyer for that. But it's so funny because I had to like work on. I just had to do a graphic for this tour that I'm working with next. The podcast is funny off the chain. So what's so dope about the podcast is that I've done radio before, so it's so like it's so, and I loved it. I was just with the wrong people. So the podcast is going to be dope because we have a really great energy together. Yes, you were on one night. What was that? What? Probably. Oh wait, was that? I might. Yes, I think you might have seen me one time when I was at the radio station, possibly. I ain't with them fools no more. I'm just using. I ain't even. Ugh, that situation. The station was great, but the owner was a jackass. So I left when he couldn't get the checks right. I was done with that. I made them go viral like multiple times on Facebook, and I was like, "Oh, so we can't get my checks right?" And I just had y'all hit over 800,000 on your reach. Okay, well I'm done. I'm good. Yeah, the podcast is going to be really fun because we all vibe together really well. And so when you have the right vibe, you have the right energy. We're actually discussing that tomorrow. So we will have an exact date for you tomorrow, if not Friday. I'm sorry, no, Thursday. So we'll have the exact date for that. Yeah. Recently, you probably I wasn't live at the studio, but I know I did it. I've done videos at the studio, but I haven't gone live from there yet. Cause I have to get used to my guys going live. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah. Shout out to Dree, Goddess, Madam. Like when we get together, I was like, oh my goodness. It's gonna be fun because it's literally just gonna be us talking. You know what I'm saying? Like about what we randomly talk about. Which contrary to popular belief is not YouTube. We do have lives outside of here, just so you're clear. Because that was the misconception that we've been given on multiple occasions. We disagree respectfully. Yes, that's why we work. Absolutely, yes. Because we don't agree on everything. That is very true. And Miss Leo knows that. Absolutely. But that's what it's about. You're supposed to be able to disagree respectfully. That's the biggest thing. That's called being an adult too. That's, you disagree respectfully. You don't have to sit there and cuss people out and acting crazy. There's no reason for all that. None at all. That's how you know you have a true friendship, when you're able to be like, okay, I don't agree with that, but it's all good. That's it. We're gonna agree to disagree and move on. It's real simple, you know. A lot of people don't think about that. And like, and from what I've, and like what I like about podcasting and radio is the component of being able to network with people from around the country and make a great product. When I was on air for Next Legacy, we were in 5 different states, I want to say. And that was because it was Florida, Illinois, California, Alabama, and I forget the other one. I don't forgot the other one. No, I take that back because we had two that was in Cali. What was in? Oh no, that's what it was. Two in Cali, two in Florida, and I was in Chicago. So yeah, it was just it was just, and then there was one that was in St. Oh no, I was right. Never mind, St. Louis, because we had yeah, custom the Lou. So yeah, 5 different states. I was right. I forget where Troy was from, but yeah, 5 different states, and we did that really well, and we were together for like 4 years, and we went and we actually were featured on Blog Talk for a very long time. I think we're still featured. As a matter of fact, we broke the download record. We had 191,000 downloads for our T-Waz interview. That was really cool. That was really, really cool. Because we had T-Waz and Chili come on right before the TLC movie came out. Which I actually might post on here as well, because I didn't do those interviews, but I was there afterwards, so I might post those up because that's still my content, because I was in that freaking show. So I might post those. And then I'm gonna post some of the stuff I did with Michelle A and all that stuff. I'll post that up here so you guys can see some of the work that I've done on radio as well. Right? No one agrees 100% with anyone on anything. Never. That just doesn't happen. That that's the misconception. You never have to agree with everyone. That's what being an individual is about, and being a grown up. But people don't think about that. And I think a lot of people got confused when it comes to social media, because they're so anxious for that click and that view and that like and this and that they lose themselves, and that's the problem. That's the problem that I've seen, is that people lose themselves when they're online. Not all the time, but that's where the problem starts. When you're getting to the point where you're doing everything for the quote unquote for the gram, you lose who you are, because you're not doing it for yourself anymore. You're just doing it to get that like. And when you start doing stuff for likes only, that's a terrible. You're completely lost. Exactly. hmm When you start doing things just for that click or that view, or doing things just for that quote unquote like, you no longer have your personality, and you're no longer doing things because it's making you happy. You're doing it because you're getting a high off of the attention, and you never want to get that way. Because I can tell you, because I can attest to this, those numbers mean nothing unless they're monetized. That was the biggest problem that we had, is that we did not monetize what we had. Because when it was time to monetize, these fools were nowhere near ready. And I was livid, because we should have been getting bank off of that. All the views we were getting, kidding me? But when it came to doing promotion, they weren't ready for it. They just were not ready. So it is what it is. That's why I'm happy to work, with my amazing team, because we're gonna do a phenomenal job, because like I said, we vibe really well together, and we can hold an audience, and that's what it's all about, is making people want to stay. Because when you're able to sit up there and just be yourself and just talk and chill, if people want to hear what you have to say, that's dope. That's what's up. You don't have to yell and scream. You can just literally just have a conversation. People are like, "Oh, that's pretty awesome," and that's the problem with the channel. Should want views, but when people do anything to get it, that's the problem. These people will do anything, and that's the issue. People don't understand the importance of just general respect. That is the problem. People are so focused on getting these views that they don't realize that what they're missing. You're so focused on getting 1K views that you're missing a chance to bring content that can give you 100K. That's where I'm confused. Because what you want to have is you want to have videos that people are going to want to replay, right? You want to have videos that people are going to want to share. These people would expose their mama's folks looking at you, and I think they have. Child, I think they have, as a matter of fact. Speaking of, if you're in the bushes, can you please like this video? All you gotta do is put the thumbs up. Very simple. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that red button and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you can know when I come on or know when I post a video. I'm going to be posting every single day because, like I said, I have a goal and I'm going to reach it. So, yeah. Please. People have exposed their mama, their daddy, their hoe, their grandmommy. Like, it's crazy. I would never, ever expose my family on here. For what? It doesn't make sense. My family's not even on social media. That's the funny part. My dad can't even. I think he can turn on a computer. He can't send an email. He knows of Facebook because of television, but he doesn't know how to get on Facebook. He knows about Facebook because people tell him what I post. A whole nother conversation. We'll get into that later. Which is really frustrating for me because I'm like, why are you caring about what I'm posting? Like, what? Like, you wasn't checking for me when you were supposed to. So, what you think of me has I actually could give a damn about, to be quite honest. But that's what he knows about Facebook. He's like, yeah, a lot of people follow you and they're telling me what you're saying. Really? They expose themselves and their interactions with their kids all the time, so nothing should shock us. Right. And that's the problem too. And that's why it's really tricky when you bring your kids on here. Um, because then they become the topic of conversation. So the question is, should you utilize your channel with your kids, or should you leave your kids completely out of it? Now, what's happening? It's a double-edged sword because kids watch social media, right? So, what I would say is, if you're going to have your kids on here, have a family channel that's geared towards children. Keep it clean. I think that's the best way to kind of go about it. Because like I said, there are kids that watch social media, there are kids that watch YouTube. My friend's son loves the gaming channel and stuff like that, and those kids are making tons of money. So because they're getting millions of views, so obviously somebody's watching them, and it's usually kids just watching kids. That's it. But what you don't want to do is bring them into something that has to do with drama. You want to try to keep them away from drama as much as possible, which is again, it's a really tricky subject because if you bring your kids on social media, you're exposing your family. But can be beneficial, but you just have to pay attention to where you're allowing your kids to be at. I would never bring my goddaughter on this channel. If I did a channel, if I ever did a channel with her, it'd be once she's a little bit older, and I'd have a separate channel for that. And it'd be totally geared toward children, toward fashion, all of that specifically. You just have to be very careful of where you put your content. Because yeah, there are different areas, and the way that YouTube breaks it up literally is literally, and I've that's why I've been doing the research. Literally, you get broken up by who you watch. So the recommendations, you go in there recommend if you watch somebody constantly or you're in the stream for a long period of time, you automatically um, get into their recommendations. And whoever's in that stream gets into their recommendations. So you do have to watch, kind of be careful about what you watch. Because that's why you get lumped in with certain people. So it really is a double-edged sword when it comes to having kids on here. Because on the one hand, kids watch YouTube. On the other hand, you don't want to bring them into drama. So you gotta be. I think Leo does her show with her son, incredibly well because he's creative and she's teaching him what he can do with his creativity. But she doesn't have him like on here with the craziness. I think she really, really balances that out very, very well. It's the whole thing about social media when it is balance. That's it. That's the biggest thing about social media is just balance. You can kiki over here, but you also want to make sure that you got content. Period. And if you're a subscriber, then it's just a matter of figuring out what you want to watch or what you want to consume. And that's what a lot of people don't realize is that it literally is about what do you want to see? What do you want to support? Because people will give you what you want. So the choice is yours on what you want to see. If you say you don't want to see any craziness anymore, stop watching it. If you say you just want to see good content and people supporting each other, support that. It doesn't happen. That doesn't happen in every sector, because there are people who do have drama, and their kids stay unscathed. Exactly. People are savages over here. Facts. Facts. It doesn't make any sense either. Because what people don't realize is that right there is what will get someone hurt. Coming for someone's kids, yeah, that's not a good idea at all. By any means. That's the quickest way to get someone in trouble. That's the quickest way to get harmed in real life. Because people will die for their kids for real. And it's crazy. It's a crazy situation, so it really just boils down to what do you want your legacy to be? And once people realize what they want their legacy to be, that's when they'll be able to really grow and thrive on social media, period. But especially on this platform. I was thinking about it, and I think one thing that I might start doing on here is like little story times. Um, and then transcribe them so I can finally do my book. And I'll figure out if I want to keep them up or not, or just pop them on private. Especially if I have like small chat, makes my life easier. I get it. So we'll see. We will see what happens. It just depends. But I've really been thinking about it because I was like, one, they have a transcription service, and I was like, oh, if I can just come transcribe um the book on here, make my life easier. If I have a small chat, anyways, I can keep it up or I can take it down. Doesn't matter. Either way, I got it out there. But I think the one thing that I hope happens in this sector, and it is kind of happening, is that people realize what their talent is. And they realize how much they're squandering their talent by just doing beef videos. Because, yeah, the checks are decent now, whatever, but when YouTube gets to the point of stuff getting, a class action lawsuit because someone has gotten harassed to the point that they are done and they want to sue the platform, hmm that's when things are going to change. Because people don't realize the reason that we even have to do all this extra stuff now on here to get our watch hours and our thousand subscribers as opposed to not having to have any subs is because too many people literally got their subscriptions off of hate. That right? I think that's what I don't get is that we have a whole new set of rules because of the behavior of people who chose to build their entire platform out of hate. But y'all still cutting up because you don't realize that's why we gotta get 1,000 freaking subs now in order to go live from our phones. People were just going live and being evil and reaching their 1,000 subs off of lies. Reaching their 1K off of straight up lying. And YouTube's like, oh no, we are not doing this. We are not going here. And that's the problem. YouTube said, no, I'm good. We're not having this conversation. And that's why we need to get to the point where we actually start caring about what we're posting on here. And shout out to all the content creators that have gone over to just doing dope original content or have continued to do dope original content through all the mess. Because that's what it's about. That's true. It made it hard for people to do it organically. Absolutely. Man. I used to go live when I was at the radio station. And it was fun. And it was easy. I was like, oh cool. I can go live during my show. And now it's like now it's like okay, I have to go through this system and that system in order to go live, and you can't really see the comments, you can't see the I get the notifications. So once I get my 1K, I can go live again, and I can have my community board, and you guys can see all the awesome stuff I do outside of here. I can share my photos from Instagram and different photo shoots and all that cool stuff. Mm-hmm. But like I think the one thing that a lot of people don't realize is the fact that we really do have the power to change things. You really do have the power to change things. You really do have the power to actually make a difference on this platform. This platform could be used for so much good, but a lot of people are just too focused on using it for hate, and it's sad. It's just very, very sad. But the one thing that I will say is because I'm proud of the people that I rock with because we're all building our platforms and we're doing it through having dope content. And that's what's important because content is king. Because what people don't realize is that they really could be taking this content and putting it other places and getting checks for it, but but you can't really do. I know there's some petition I saw to get this sector on TV. Lord, no, can we not do that? Can we not? Yes, we have drama and all that kind of craziness, but I'm over it. I'm so over it. I just want to watch the content and support people. Yes, a little dramas here, fun occasionally. But this is just out of gotten out of hand. And the viewers out here just, yep, just gotta get the content to them. This niche just isn't ready or interested. Exactly. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's exactly what. And that's why you just kind of gotta go into other areas and network with new people and find people who are ready to listen to dope content. That's it. That's all it is. Real simple. Real easy. There are ways to grow, there are ways to thrive and not be in drama. I promise you it's possible. But it is now 12:54. I have interviews. We're doing an interview tomorrow. Shout out to Talk of the Shy. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you follow Talk of the Shy on Instagram. I can probably drop that in the comments. And subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. We're almost at 100 subscribers on that channel. I'm super excited about that. So we'll be hitting 100, I'm sure, this week. So that way we can officially just be youtube.com/C/Talk of the Shy. That's coming. I'm super, super geeked about that. Yes, have a great night and great morning. Yes. And please make sure you follow me on social media at Danaya Azure. Every single link is below, but I will give it to you real quick. Facebook.com/Danaya Designs for You. Facebook.com/K Fresh Entertainment. And Instagram is for the Joey is Danaya Designs number 4, letter U. And so this week also I will be doing a live either make I'm trying to decide if I want to do it from I'm actually making something. Again, I'm trying to get monetized and I curse a lot when I make stuff. So we'll see. But we'll see. I might just do a live real quick and I'm making something. Maybe if I'm doing like a bracelet or something, nothing too crazy. Like a bead and show type deal. We'll see. We will see. I'll figure it out. But yeah, make sure you stay tuned because the podcasts with Danaya and Ree and Goddess and Madam is coming and it's gonna be outstanding. Alrighty, you guys have a wonderful night. Peace and blessings. Take care. Bye.